Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
And strike one to Mookie Betts.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and
Nice
misses.
try,
It's a
Ramon.
strikeout. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Next offering is fouled back. And here it comes. Strike two. Strike three,
Nice
and
try,
that's 2 in a
Ramon.
row. And the batter now, Gil Hodges. That clips the corner. That one not close. 1-1. And that one fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The throw to first. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Ted Simmons will hit next. 1 for 3. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. With the go-ahead run at third here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one down the line, and that's a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Yeah. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Popped up. And that's a fair ball. In to score is the runner from third. 3-2, they take the lead.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-0. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nope, that's inside. He's safe. Got him.
Now batting, third baseman, Terry Pendleton. That's one run across on the play. 10 outs to go.
Nope. That's inside.
And a run into the score.
He's safe.
Now running at second base, number 11, Jordan Westburg. Nine outs remaining, and they have just one run left to score. Let's go.
Ball in. That's a ball.
Hammered.
He's out.
8 outs left, and they have just one run left to score. Let's do this. Showdown over. Victory is theirs.
So up next, Ted Simmons, 0 for 2 in this one. Max Scherzer goes to work. Runner on the go. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Scherzer checks the runner. Mantle back on a dive.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Runner on the go again. Pitch hit for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. So runners at the
Now
corners. Nobody out. David Ortiz now at the plate. And that's too high. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
And that is out of play.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air to left, down the line. Squeezes it, and there's one down. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Double play ball to second. There's one. Over to Thomas, and that double play ends the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Ball.
Pitch running at first base, number 11, Jordan Westburg. Seven outs to go. That's one run across. Make it 2 runs in on the play.
Fresh Perks. Get your Fresh Perks here. Please come again, and next time bring more peanuts.
Back to the top of the order now. Here is Jimmy Rollins. Burns back to work. Right through there for a strike. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on the...
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Ryan Howard. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Real Muto runs.
No, that's down. Ball.
Throw there. Safe. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-2. Remember, Burns won the Cy Young Award in 2021, but in 2019 he pitched 49 innings and had an ERA just under 9. And it was at that point that he ditched his four-seam fastball and ended up going with that cut fastball that has been such a crucial pitch for him. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bases loaded, nobody out. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
Simmons on third, Pendleton on second, Ortiz on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Stan Musial digs in now.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one at triple digits.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Not close with that one, and that is ball 1. Out to short, Young. Out to escape a bases loaded jam.
Lady Luck is definitely in your corner.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. Here's the second baseman, Mookie Betts. And that one fouled off. Misses off the inside. And 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him.
Nice try, Ramon.
Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike three,
Nice
and
try,
that's two in
Ramon.
a row. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2. Swings and misses.
Nice try,
It's a
Ramon.
strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the fifth. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And this one is off and running. That's too low. And the count is 1-1. Just missed.
2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's the ball. Full count.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Now the number 2 hitter, Ted Simmons. That one
That's
misses. 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. That one ripped but foul. Late with the swing there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good fastball going
1-1.
early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. There's the strike.
It's 0-1.
That one ripped, and it stays fair. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. I'll tell you.
Edward Bizardo on the pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And there's a foul ball. Strike on the inside corner.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Liner, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 2-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Stan Musial, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a foul ball. Lindor at second with 2 down. That one outside. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Solano tosses to first. They limit the damage here. Here's the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Tonight, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. There's a strike.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
Outside low. And the count even 1-1. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. A little out front there as he swings through it. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Richie Sexson in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. The throw to third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty.
New pitcher now, Mason Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
1-1.
That one missed.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break.
Pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Gregory Santos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Manny Ramirez, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
We got a full count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Yeah, the batter now, Jose Bautista. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Ramirez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Bautista measures 6 feet even, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Here's Alex Bregman. And that drops in for a strike. Strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the runner stays where he is.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here, Gabe Spire. Mantle at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
It's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Going to count 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Back in Seattle, bottom half of inning number 2, and the batter will be the shortstop, Cole Young. And that's a little bit high, and that's ball 1. And there's the ball.
That's down.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Not even close there. And the count is 3-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Count is full.
Hit in the air, right field. Bautista. And out number 1 on the grab. And now Cal Raleigh. First pitch, not close. And that's in for a strike. Off the plate inside. 2-1.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Got it.
Nice throw, Mo.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
And he takes a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-2.
Struck him out looking.
Now pitching.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Colin Snyder. Simmons takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And a weak ground ball to the
Foul.
left side. And that's just foul.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one away. So digging in, Terry Pendleton. Singled and scored his first time. To the right side. And that one handled. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. And another ball. That one missed.
3-0.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Way upstairs,
2-2.
and the count's even at 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste.
And there's the third out. Back at T-Mobile Park, and here is Victor Robles. Miller back to work. And ball one to the right fielder. Emmanuel Clase takes over on the mound.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Just missed. Ball. Inside corner, that's a strike. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, nice struck him out. Here's Donovan Solano. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just misses with that one.
Count is full.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. 3-2 now. And they'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here.
Ball 4.
So back to the top of the order. Now the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
Oh, an interesting situation.
So they turn to their closer, Aroldis Chapman.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save. Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
That's the ball.
And delivers outside. That one the other way, and foul ball. That's inside, and it's 3-2. High fly ball out towards left field. Ramirez on the move. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs. So they're down to their final out. Richie Sexson getting ready to hit and fouled off.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch way upstairs. 1 strike away to the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one.
Hey, kid, great roll.
And now Mickey Mantle. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
The count.
That's off the mark. And now it's even 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ted Simmons, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Mantle leads off second with nobody out. That one lifted to left. Meisner pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton.
Ball one.
Squirts away a little bit. But no advance. That's ball one. Runner at second here, one gone. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Wendell in plenty of time to first. Two gone.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
David Ortiz at the plate and takes high there. And he grounds one to the right side. Third out. That ends the frame. Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Carson Williams. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
That misses. And 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Brayden Taylor up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Picks himself up an RBI.
Ground ball left side could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. How about that double play? And now, Carlos Pena.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Hunter Biggie.
Hunter Biggie.
Fought off foul. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. That hit him.
That got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. No outs, runner at first. Stan Musial will hit next. There's a strike. So a change being made at first base. Pinch running here, Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Tag. Save. Stolen base. D'Arnaud too late with the throw. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out. So up next, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a foul out of play. Westberg, the runner at third. Musial at first with no outs. Late swing fouled off.
Ball.
In the dirt.
One ball,
nothing happening on the bases, though. And the righty deals. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runners on the corners. No outs. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Yeah, that's fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Now it's Alex Bregman. And fouled off. To third, Taylor. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Now into the game, Jordan Westberg. He's in at shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 11.
Junior Caminero leading things off and takes a strike.
One's the count.
And that's in the dirt. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Bautista puts it away for the out. Now the left fielder, Cameron Meisner. Ball one and a pitch inside. Meisner, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Next offering is fouled back. Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Now Johnny DeLuca. That one not close. Ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner.
Now this one gets through. Meisner around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in.
Popped up. Out number 2. So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carson Williams.
0-1's the count.
2 outs. Base hit and a run comes in.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Taylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here's a rip to short, but he's there. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Mantle now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
On the ground right side, Wendell sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons. Fly to left his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
1 out, bases empty. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ground ball right side. Pena steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Grounded out his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. This could end it. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle.